Hey, Grego's here. Sweaty, dusty Grego. Whew, putting some hours in, I tell ya. Easter Smeaster. Had one day off, but that's about it. Too much. Oh, hey, Bo. What's going on, mate? Yeah? Super loyal dog he is. There's my baby. Soon, Hilda. You go, wow, that's a piece of S, but I know where it's at. I know how quick we can fix things when we have to. Oh my God, my screen on my GoPro is just pitted from welding, spatter, etc. Casey's got the big guns out. The moral of the story is you don't throw anything away, anything at all, unless it's complete scrap metal, completely rusted out. Anyway, what is the purpose of this video? Just showing you what's coming up here. We've got Elvis just about finished, very close now. We've got Frank, very close too, just about done. Yeah, so we're just like looking at the next steps. The Alpha is about 80% through its metal repairs, so a couple of days on that, and Andrew will be looking for the next thing to start welding up. And you've had a look at Delilah, and now's the time to have a look at Neumann. So we'll be approaching a few things at the same time. So basically, yeah, just we're still in catch-up mode, and I know it's sort of been, yeah, we're way behind, but we've just got to we've got no choice but to keep going until they're finished. So, but yeah, a lot of juggling. Thank God we've got Casey helping us now. She's been a huge help, just like adding to our workforce by 30%. So that's excellent. Right, so what's the story of Neumann? He is a bus from the UK. The owner lives in Australia, has for a while, but they love this combi so much that they bought it back here. It's pretty rare actually, isn't it? The old OG windscreen. So, but looking at the overall condition, you sort of, if I keep the camera up pretty high, yeah, it's pretty standard. This ain't so standard here. Actually, that's really strange why that's rusting there when it's a non-opening window. But anyway, but you get down to the lower sections on the poor girl, and it is a bit of a mess. So I think the owner and a family member or whatever spruced the car up a bit, like has bogged it up in the past. Bogged it up and painted it in this blue, but as you can tell, it needs a lot of lower sheet metal work. And that's the funny part. It's not funny, but just something to notice, like this coming from the UK and the harsh winters they have over there, etc. The bottom of the bus is a real mess, and the top's not too bad. And in Australia, you probably find, yeah, we have more damage to the tops. Now, if you'll notice on this one, yeah, she's got the belly pans on her. So we have not pulled the belly pans off, obviously. And we will need to look at the floor underneath. So we can tell that the belly pans are all going to need blasting, etc. But yeah, that's the first time I've seen them on a bay window. And when you think about it, the way they cut giant holes in the roofs for pop tops, they probably all should have belly pans. They have a bit of flex in these old girls. So yeah, so this one is some pretty cool cabinets there, all made of proper timber, not chipboard or whatever. Yeah, and I think it's a Devon. So I don't know whether a Devon I know Devon's also an area or a place or a town or a city in the UK. I think it's something that people put on their sandwich. You know, is that right? I don't know. Like, I don't eat so much processed stuff really. So pretty cool cabinets underneath there. It's got a form of a bed there. The sink's right beside the bed, so if you're thirsty in the middle of the night, you can just do the little pumperoonie. Yeah, little bits of storage up there. That looks like a slide out table. Interesting. Well, let's do it. We're making the video now. We're going to this much effort. As far as the name, oh, more storage. Neumann, I'm not 100% sure what that's from. Oh, this is, yeah, it all needs a bit of work. Right, I'm just going to put you down for a sec. Upside down like that. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah. Oh God. Sheesha. Right. Oh, saggy struts. Well, there you go. What a, not a schmozzle, but I don't know. Can you replace them with gas struts? What's actually holding them up? They're not struts as such. They're just anyway, but it's got this crazy, plenty of light coming in, and if you think about it, the UK is a pretty dark place, so the more light you could get in, the better. This is very interesting here. Bit of pinch weld on the edge there. But the point is that this whole top does not sit in the gutter, it sits above the gutter. So when we remove this, I think the roof's going to be absolutely fine, and the gutters are all clear. So yeah, what do they say? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whatever. Because yeah, so many cars we have got rotten roofs and rotten gutters. This doesn't have that, but it's got rotten underneaths. Some cars have got rotten all round. So this one here, I'm going to do some investigative work, because if we could maybe replace those diagonales with gas struts, that'll certainly make it go up easier. I'll have a think about that. So yeah, all that structure, lifting structure, is all inside obviously, and on the most of the Aussie ones they have the canopy lifters on the outside, but this is a very slimline top. It's very low profile, which has its advantages if you're trying to get it in under a carport or garage or whatever. So because this, yeah, well, this is, they've cut it right down short, and this top is not very high above that, although it does have a vent on the top there. That's probably the highest part of the car. This has got some sort of tar based coating or something on there that we'll have to remove. And the concertina action, I'm not, it's all got cables through it. No, hang on. No cables through it. Okay, so it's just like a fold, a pinch fold there. So the option is to, being in Australia and being a much warmer place, I think it'd be better to have it like a canvas style top that's breathable rather than this 100% waterproof non-breathable. So I'd rather have a canvas top there with some windows all round for cross flow, because purely because of where we live. I understand that this would be the go in the UK, but not so much here. So yeah, cool deluxe trim around there. Little vents that, oh, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. I'll unlock it for you. Do it properly. So yeah, this is This is a cool feature that not all combis have. They have this, it's connected to the front there, so when you open the vents there, the air comes through. You've all doubles up, you've got an armrest there as well. And when that shuts, it shuts against that device there. I've got the same on my dual cab, and it blows air into the back of the passengers. But realistically, putting sliding windows is going to be more effective than anything. So if you put in 3 sliders, 4 sliders maybe, I don't know, but yeah, you just get max air all around. Another thing the owner's talking about is the possibility of whether we can install air conditioning, and I'm still researching that at this stage. This is going to be here for quite a while, don't worry. But the possibility, the option of electric air conditioning, so which is the type of system that they install in electric cars, I suppose. And a fella I know's got an electric combi and Cortina, Mark 1 Cortina, and he's got aircon installed that, so you can switch the aircon on before you even get in the car, so it's nice and cool. But it does require a lot of power, so it would require a very substantial lithium battery, I'd say, so to be able to run that. And then, yeah, I don't know how you go. You'd have to get a high amp alternator and all the rest to match. But yeah, still at research stage, but our main mission with this will be to get the rust sorted. So our thing to do now is strip it out. This is what we do. So we'll remove the full interior, all the fabric, headliner, it's all been patched anyway, so that'll all be new. Basically, seats are pretty knackered, so they can all be, yeah, it'll get a full retrim as part of what we do on it. There you go, there's the sticker, Devonette. Yeah, so there'll be, dare say, upgrades to water storage, yeah, definitely electric storage. Yeah, which seems to be a big thing. People want to do more with their cars now than what was done in the past. So now she's only got a little baby motor in it, a little 1600. So when we, depending on how it goes with the rust situation, like how much it's costing as we go along, might depend on whether the motor gets an upgrade now or a bit later. So, which is understandable, because once it's here, you're committing to whatever the body throws at you rust wise, and you just got to keep going till the rust is sorted. And if that means more of the budget's chewed up on the rust, that's more important than upgrading the engine to a bigger engine. So yeah, but that's on the cards down the track. Make it a 1800 or something, just to give it a bit more help in the hills. So that is beautiful Neumann. So it is, yeah, last of the low lights. So I think power assisted disc brakes, still got the low indicators on it, but it's got the big ears. So yeah, still sought after. Like, more people chase the low lights are more desirable, so to speak, than the later ones. But this is, you know, you got your early low lights, your later ones, later low lights, and then your highlights, as we call them. Don't know whether you call them highlights or not. Anyway, I'm babbling on now, so I just thought I'd show you. And this one, I can tell is going to be more work for Andrew than for myself, I'd say. So yeah, I think it's still pretty cool. It's got some history with the owner. They're keen to bring it back to life, so to speak, even though it's sort of, it is driving and registered and whatever. It's not the same as having something that you can just jump in and enjoy fully because yeah, the rust never sleeps, as they say, so we've just got to get on top of it, and the best way is to fully tear it down. Andrew's already aware that we need door skins, we need a new front nose, we need new dog legs, side panels like the rear arches, rear lower panels, all that stuff all needs to be replaced. So when he's ready to hack into it, it'll be a case of... Casey, what are you doing? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know how hard it is to get steering wheels off that have been on there for 50 years?
No shit.
Yeah. Oh no, you'll be right. You'll get it off. You've got the Red Bull. That's the answer. So yeah, all right, I better give Casey a hand with this. I'm going to sign out for now. Bo's living his best life. Just chilling. We've got a beautiful lawn here at the moment, which is nice. So yeah, we'll enjoy that while it's here, because I'm sure we'll probably slip in the drought next year and not see any rain for many years. So all right, it's out for now. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh yeah, where are we? We're back after, well, partial strip down. We've Neumann's interior has all been pulled out now. We're almost clean slating. Floor looks all right up here. Look at these VW little part numbers there, upside down. 221 867 820B. So little soundproofing pieces. It was under the trim. So that's the result. All these Devon bloody cupboards, the sink and the stove and all that stuff. So yeah, there's all a pile of stuff. Yeah, just removing all this trim. It's all deluxe trim, and it's looking pretty cool. But this area in here, not so cool. There's a bit of Flintstone action happening there. Once Casey pulled the mat up, you can see where it was, a patch has been welded in previously. Pretty heavy. But over there, not so good. So the story is, oh look, VW stamps on all the door trims and everything. So this is the bunk bed arrangement. I was always curious. So you can see this bloody Devon pop top, really weird. No ventilation whatsoever, so you can tell it's a UK thing. Great if you're lived in Tassie or something, but not so good for up here. So yeah, so these are the bunks that sort of fold out from the side. This one's looking a bit worse for wear. I wouldn't probably jump up in that, but they hook on up there. So there's hooks built into the roof, and those ends go on there. This fabric, I suppose it's only designed for kids anyway. Casey's already taken the hooks off this end, so you can see this upright arm hooks on up there normally. Oh, I don't know, you get the gist of it. So so that's the bunk bed arrangement. I guess when it comes to sleepy time, if you're lying on the bed that's on the bottom here as parents, then if your kids are sleeping up there, well, they can't escape anywhere, that's for sure. So yeah, very interesting. So we're looking at the factory color, I'd say there, maybe the grey color perhaps, I don't know. When I saw the back of the front part there, I thought it was white originally. I don't know, doesn't matter, because it's going a different color altogether. But yeah, from the looks of it, it's all the original door trims and that. They've held up pretty well for 50 years old. So that's pretty cool. You don't see the VW stamping on it too often. So yeah, that's the one with the armrests on the bottom. So yeah, so that's it. So all that will be replaced there, and the bunk beds will probably stay because they do tuck away out of the way and then get covered up by that. But the point is that yeah, some fresh fabric on there would be worthwhile, I guess. So because these little arms here, they just fold in like that, and it just sort of collapses in on itself and then gets covered by this thing. So it's sort of similar to the Dormobiles in a way, but it's just a little bit different the way it fastens and folds up. But yeah, so that's definitely getting there. That's all the old cupboards and stuff. So we're still at this stage not 100% sure what's whether we're going to run with them again. Oh, what do we got here? Volks apart, Volkswagen dismantlers. Wow, Plumstead, London. Well, there you go. I would say, oh, the Visa, they got the Visa similar. It's probably not that old, but yeah, like I said, this car's been here for 18 years or something. I don't know exact years, but you get the gist of it, that the owners had it for a long time and it was a UK bus, and they obviously got it all sorted here. So what's underneath there? Oh, righto, so that's another thing that's important in the UK, but not so, as much here, and that is, yeah, this heater thingies. So these are dispense the heat underneath the bloody seat, I suppose. Oh yeah, I love it. A bit of VW archaeology. Hang on, I'm going to put my bloody glasses on so I can read this. Unit for Dunstall Welling Estate Custom and Classic Specialists. There you go, in Lee Place, Wellington, Kent. I've heard of that before. So yeah, so that's how it's going. It's just all getting torn down. We're going to just, yeah, do our thing, peel up everything. Yeah, we'll get the front seat out and pull the dash out. So we'll leave a lot of the mechanical and a lot of the wiring. You know, that sort of saves quite a bit of time and money. So it's not a full 100% restoration, but just mainly the body and interior will be getting some love. So okay, well, I'll leave it there for now. I'll leave you with this funky pop top. Oh, Andrew, oh God, can't play that bloody song. Yeah, so that's it. The teardown is continuing. It's looking rather faceless at the moment. Yeah, so by tonight we'll have handles, bumpers, mirrors, all finished. We're going to leave the glass in until we're ready to really crack into it. Once we've ordered some panels, a lot of the lower section especially, then we'll pull the glass out last minute, so the car can remain watertight while it's in storage. So waiting. Righto, that's all for now.